Hey, this is Deborah Atkinson. I'm back with a standing series for you. So this time we're going to do a little bit of a plie squat, and we're going to focus on inner thighs and quadriceps, top of your thighs, as well as your glutes and your hamstrings from the back side. And we're going to focus on your calves at the same time. So again, it's a multitasking exercise because we'll start with the plie is up and down, but then I'm going to ask you to hold that after those muscles are tired and go on and focus on your calves. When you see me smiling a lot and bigger, you know I'm feeling it too. So I'm right there with you, and I'll see you on the other side.
So here we go. You want to take a wide stance and you're going to turn your feet out, but you're only going to turn them out as far as your knees can rotate out. So it's really important that you understand your hip socket rotates and your feet at your ankle, you can turn them out as well as you want to, but your knees are the victim trapped between. So make sure your knee can go over your toe comfortably, and that's where your toes need to be pointed. So in a squat, you're going to go ideally as deep, and you don't have a mirror, I don't, here, as low as your hips can come close to being parallel to your knees or the same level in proximity to the floor. I did a set of 12, and then I'm going to lift my heels as I stay put. So this is where your quadriceps, the top of your thighs, are going to get a little tight, but you're starting to do a little calf work, and you're working on the muscle underneath that big one. You're working on what's called the soleus, and that's actually responsible for falling earlier in life. Women in midlife who fall sooner have in common that they have a weak soleus. So this is a great exercise for avoiding that. So I'm shaking it out just a little, and then I'm coming down and changing what I'm doing. So I'm going to go up, up, and then tap twice. Lift, lift, touch, down. Up, up, down, down. 1, 2, down, down. Tap, tap. Up, up, tap, tap. Up, up, tap, tap. And as I do that, I have music in my ears helping me stay on the beat. So if you're rhythmically inclined, that'll help. If you're not, it's not that important. Feet together, and I want you to pay attention to the details here. So my heels stay together as much as possible, up and down, but I also want to be thinking I have a $100 bill between my knees. So they stay together. So I'm really adducting using my inner thigh muscles, and that makes me more aware of everything all the way up. So my glutes are on, my hamstrings in the back of the thighs, quadriceps in front, as well as I'm lifting with my calves. So I did a set, and then I turn my toes in and do one pigeon-toed. So we emphasize the inside and the outside of the calf because it's a big muscle, really very broad across the back of the leg. So this will support strength all the way around. So as you rotate out, you're going to strengthen here a little bit more on the outside of your calf. And notice I'm doing all of these with both legs at the same time. You could also do them one-legged, depending on how strong and how good your balance is. Now in a more of a turnout, so first position, if you're a ballerina or have dance experience, heels together and try to keep them together at the top. That's hard to do, and they may split a little bit, but I just moved so I could bring it back together again, because the more you do that, the more emphasis there is on that inner part of the calf and all the way up the inner thighs as well. You want to feel really like it's starting to burn just a little bit. And that's not a famous quote of mine. You're not going to hear me say, feel the burn, but you may feel a little muscle fatigue there. I'm stretching out twice. Straight leg and a bent knee to calf stretch. So the straight leg gets that calf muscle that we all see, the visible one on top. But you want to leave your back heel down and then bend your knee to stretch the soleus muscle.
So how you feeling? So I needed that calf stretch at the end. I don't know about you, but make sure you get both of those calf stretches. I did one with a straight leg and then the second with that bent knee. Those two muscles are really important to stretch, and they'll help you not be quite as tight or sore there tomorrow. A little bit of soreness afterward is natural, but you'll get over it faster if you keep moving. See you at the next video. Oh, and don't forget, subscribe, just so it comes right to you and you know it's there.